Hi, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Beatrice Adams, and at my channel, I believe your story is your mission. I want to first thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel and supporting me in this effort. Yeah, I have to admit that it's been quite a challenge. I'm not really doing a great job of juggling the YouTube videos with my clients. So I want you to all please forgive me for that. I'm really going to try to start getting these videos out every Wednesday. I know when I post, I've been posting on Sundays, but I'm really going to try to start getting a video out every Wednesday because I know you're excited about starting a nonprofit and I want to get this information out to you as quickly as I can. So, again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so. I hope that you'll get something out of it. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and get started with Form 1023, Part 2. I want to point out one thing. I did kind of mention it in the last video. This form actually has 10 parts and that does not include the schedules. So what I'm going to be doing is you'll see it listed in episodes so that you can kind of make sure you're staying on point with where you are in the videos. But as far as when I reference the long form, you'll see part 1 of 10, part 2 of 10, part 3 of 10. So you'll be able to follow along with the form 1023 if you pull it up, and then you'll be able to see exactly where we are. So that's what we're going to go ahead and start doing. And I'm going to get right on into part 2 of this form. And let's get started. Here we are. It says to file this form, you must be a corporation, an LLC, an unincorporated association, or a trust. Now, remember, I know you're like, "A corporation?" Yeah, because a nonprofit is a type of corporation, and that's what you're going to select, corporation. Do not Please do not, form at the state as an LLC. I know it says you can do that, but you're going to have to jump through hoops for them to approve that. I'm not saying it's not possible, but definitely form as a nonprofit corporation. Just all you have to do is form as a nonprofit. I don't think you're like selecting anything that says corporation, but go back and look at that video for sure. Now it says at the end of this form, you must upload a copy of your articles of incorporation and any amendments that shows proof of filing with the appropriate state agency. And that's one of the reasons I prefer the long form, that form 1023. You're just going to the short form, the easy form, that streamlined application. You're just going to attest that you actually have the articles of incorporation and any amendments. But I like this form because you actually have to show them. You have to go ahead and upload all of this. Now, one thing I want to point out, I mentioned this, I hate to keep referring to the other videos, but this is why it's so important to make sure you've seen every one of them. Um, when you have to upload any information, and this is what you're going to do at the very end of this application, all of the attachments that we're going to create as we go along the way that the IRS is asking for, or anything like this that you already have, you have to put at the very top of the page, you have to put the name of your nonprofit and the EIN number. It must be on every single attachment that's going to be or document that's going to be uploaded to the IRS. Yep, just know that that is extremely important. So this form 1023 is going to automatically um, put the EIN number and the nonprofit's name on every page. But as far as those documents that you're going to be uploading, you have to write the name of your nonprofit on every single page. And again, the EIN number on every single page. I usually just create an Avery label, any kind of label. And Avery's not sponsoring me. I just that's what I use. But I just create labels and put the name of the nonprofit and the EIN number on every label because it's just really easy. It's easier to do that. And yeah, so and then you don't have to write on every single page. All right, so enough of that. That's really huge and very important. And here it says number two, date incorporated if a corporation, again, a nonprofit, is a type of corporation, are formed if other than a corporation. So you're going to put the date that's on your state documentation, that stamp that they put on your articles of incorporation, that is the date. They have that date in there that you are actually formed. The state says, hey, you are formed on July 5th, 2023. That's the date you want to put here. That just happens to be the today's date. So we're going to just click on that, July 5th, 2023. Just going to make some notes here because, again, this is going to be important to the bylaws and other things that we have to do. So we're going to put that, and then of course the state of incorporation. And in this case, in North Carolina, so I'm just going to put North Carolina. All right, so this is a really good place to start. We're on part two because look at this next question. Have you adopted bylaws? If yes, at the end of this form, upload a current copy showing the date of adoption. If no, explain how you select your officers, directors, trustees. Oh, no, we don't explain. We actually create the bylaws and we go ahead and get that done so that we can show the IRS that we have our bylaws. Again, that's why I like the long form. You are going to be doing everything as you're going along. That's so important to how your nonprofit is going to be ran, how it's going to be governed. You know, this is so important. Like this is the very foundation to which, or I'm trying to think of how to say it right, but this is going to be the very foundation on which your nonprofit will stand. So that's why I don't skip on that. I don't just go and explain. I actually create the bylaws, and we're going to show you how to do that. So in this case, we're going to say, yeah, I have a copy and yeah, I'm going to upload that at the end of all of this. And again, on your bylaws, you're going to make sure you have the EIN number on every page. You're going to make sure you have the name of your nonprofit on every page, and we will go over that. Now, last question on this particular step. Are you a successor to another organization? You're gonna be new. No, 9 times out of 10, like, that's who I work with. My clients are all new to this. They're just starting a nonprofit for the first time. They're not gonna be a successor to any other organization. So, I always click no. Now, if for some reason, yes, see, answer yes if you have taken or will take over the activities of another organization. You took over 25% or more of the fair market value of the net assets of another organization, or you were established upon the conversion of an organization from for profit to nonprofit status. If yes, complete Schedule G, and those schedules are attached. As we go along, we'll get into the schedules, but you're new. You're not going to be doing this. You're not going to be a successor to another organization. So you're going to click no, and we're going to click next here. And this is where I will stop. And because now we have to work on the bylaws. So that will be my next video. I'm going to be going over the bylaws with you and showing you the important information that must be in your bylaws. Again, this is what you will establish as the set rules for how your nonprofit will be governed. I thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you have not liked this video, please do so. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so as well. And let's just keep drumming away and hang in here with me. We're going to get through this, and I will see you in the next video.